I got my belt here again. My Zonk World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, some of you are probably sick of seeing this belt. It's just an awesome feeling being the best in the world at something. Yeah, I reviewed this game a while back. I did that whole crazy skip grinds, thing where I gave some tips and all that, and I died at the end. But yeah, I started ripping off Alis there. But anyways, back to my point. Zonk, it's an awesome shoot 'em up. I highly recommend it to any TurboGrafx 15 fan out there. But the problem is, the reason why I only gave it a 79 out of 100 instead of a little bit higher is that I wish it was a longer game. Man, I think I finished it the same week that I got it, and oh man, that was disappointing. There's no high score feature. This was made out in 1992 too, so there should be no excuse. Hudson Soft, they're pretty experienced at making TurboGrafx 15 games. Make a high score table. Still, my minor whining and all that. It's an awesome shoot 'em up with lots of variety. The weapons, 10 different characters to use, lots of unique power-ups, sub-weapons. Oh, and so many cool stages you can shoot stuff at. Yeah. Man, it makes me wonder why this series didn't really take off, because, I would love to see the sequel to this, maybe on Super Nintendo, N64. Hudson Soft was still making games for Nintendo back then. But there was a sequel. Good luck finding it though. This one is called Super Zonk. Unfortunately, you need a Turbo CD, Super System card, all that junk. And that's why the game is so rare, It was released out in 1993. It wasn't easy for me to find, let's just say that. I really had to go on a tangent here because this game, it cost me $200. Oh, I'm gonna have like the Turbo fans out there saying, "Oh, you paid way too much." I saw the game one time and I took an opportunity. I said, could be my one and only shot, and I bought it. $200 later. Why do dual games have to be so expensive? Oh. It's like a friggin' Neo Geo game. I don't think it's that bad, but it's pretty close. No, anyways, enough about me rambling on about the $200 thing. $200. So, it's $200 though. $200. That's so much money to pay for one game. I expected the world from this game. I expected it to wow me like no other game before. This should be way better than the original Zonk. With its $200 price point, it's on the Super CD now, so you expect it to have more power, more punch, more features, better music, better graphics. Well, let's take a look at the game and see if it does it. Alright, so let's load up Super Zonk here in my $200 video game. Okay, so the storyline in this game, well, who really cares about the story, but I'll try to explain anyways. It's pretty basic as you can get for a Turbo CD game. Here we got the moon, and we get a whole bunch of 2D sprites coming down our way. Oh no! And some are flickering. Okay, well, we get some good music, and we get the Statue of Liberty of King Drool. I am Sandbrovich, Emperor of the Universe, worship me! Ha ha ha! Okay, so evil Sandra Bullock, or Sandwich Mitch, or whatever he wants to call himself, he's trying to take over the world, and Super Zonk here has to stop him and stuff. Yeah, so it's a pretty boring opening cinema. Like, I will disagree with Spider's review on that. Like, he said the cinemas in this one are cool, but I don't know, I wasn't really that impressed. And wait till you see the ending. Very unimpressive. Don't worry, play this game a few times, you'll see the ending. You get introduced here to Zonk's 7 new friends here. Yeah, you get a cool opening. Zonk is throwing flowers at King Drool, or an evil sandwich dude is throwing crap at me. Yep, you get to pick your stage though. And you get a little bit of 3D here and there. Like, look at the cannon. Yeah, you can still collect smileys. Get 100 of them, you get a 1-up. Oh, it's a good shoot 'em up at first, but then you realize, okay, where are all the cool weapons that were in the original Zonk? Where are the playing cards? Where's the electric teeth? Where's the homing missiles? They're not here anymore. Nope, you just get this straight weapon that can be powered up 3 times. Well, you can actually power up 5 times. The problem is you can only do that in the last 2 stages of the game. And midway through a level here, I just found a character, a friend that I rescued. Each character you rescue in a particular stage has their own special abilities. And unlike the original Zonk, you can't pick your weapons. Say, I want to pick the Elvis weapon in this stage because it has a cool 4-way start shot, but nope, the game doesn't let you do that. Button 1 doesn't do too much. Say if you want to disconnect from your friend and shoot your normal weapon out, you can do that. Your little robo friend can bounce around and stuff, but honestly, it's pretty stupid. And nope, you don't get to keep your weapons onto the next stage. Your friends just say, you know, screw you, good luck in the next stage, and I come with you. Alright, I got big meat, and that means I can finally power up. What, it only took me 5 levels in to finally power up my character. That's so fucking lame. So I can only use my power up Zonk in the final 2 stages of the game. Thanks. And if you look closely at the bottom of the screen where your character starts to flash, where you have your 1-ups, that means that you can throw a smart bomb. See, it's flashing right now. I release a button, boom. Some people might think this game looks cute, while others might think, this is pretty dumb. Yeah, those are faucets there, isn't that kind of clever? Okay, I've been pretty hard on Super Air Zonk here, but hey, can you blame me? Man, this is taking a long time. So, how are you guys doing out there? Remember to rate, subscribe, leave comments, and all this other bullshit I'm trying to talk about here. Well, nothing is going on in the game. At least this part here, yeah. They attack you with motorbikes. But it's still easy as all hell. Okay, I can just sit in one place and not move and get smileys. Yep. Okay, since this is a shoot 'em up, we get the, I don't know, the typical giant battleship scene like in the R-Type. Oh yeah, it's cool. I liked it in the original R-Type, but give me something new here. Look at this background here. It's just so boring. Yeah, the enemies in the stage kind of reminds me of Gradius, you know? Especially that little red enemy on the ground. Or orange enemy, whatever. Which is odd, you know, because it reminds me of Gradius, but Gradius was never released here in North America on the TurboGrafx 16. You could have made fun of your error games, you know, like Adventure Island, Mylon Secret Castle, Bomberman, which are actually your properties. But no, let's make fun of Konami. Alright, now we got Moonhead here. He's back from the original game too. It's weird, we only got like 4 returning characters from the original game. We get Zonk, Big Brain Head, Moonhead guy, and or King Drool, who's now named Sandra Bullock-Witch or someone. I'm sure these guys got different names too, but I didn't know the names in the original Zonk game either. And I am the Zonk World Champion. I don't know the names. The problem is the game doesn't tell me. Of course, that costs money to buy translators and all that. But still. There's so much more story you can put into this game, and they didn't even try. Maybe you're thinking to yourself, oh, don't they tell that in the ending? Nope. I'll get even with you. Yeah, and that's all he says. Honestly, this is supposed to be a comical game. Come on, Piggy in the Brain, what are you going to say? I'll get even with you. You said that the last time. You can come up with something more clever than that. Zonk, you suck. And it spells suck with a Z or something. Curse is foiled again. I'm going to fry your circuits in the next stage. Dumb asshole. No. I don't know, something a bit more clever than I'll get even with you. There's so much content you can put on a Super CD here, but they just got super lazy here, I thought. Okay, so what happens when you beat all 4 stages? You then go on to the final 3 stages. And that's pretty much it. I was so disappointed when I first made it to stage 5 here. Like, look at this stage, it's just so lame. You kind of think of it like a Dr. Wily stage. Alright, this is where the action finally gets intense. Listen to that background music. It's just stereotypical Japanese music that's very, very quiet. Like, I barely notice it in this stage. And look at this. And all this while here, our friend is not showing up yet. All I got here is this lame, straight shooting laser throughout most of this stage. Okay, finally. But what's the new weapon that I get? Another lame laser that just shoots straight. Hudson said, "Fuck variety, and fuck you. $200, please." Yeah, I'm a crazy collector that has to have them all. So I'll be willing to pay anything for these old video games that don't mean shit to other people. Yeah, this part I always thought was cheap. Enemies just come up from the ground here, attack you, and it's hard to avoid them because Zonk is a lot slower in this game than he is in the original Air Zonk. Oh. Oh yeah, and that's cheap, eh? Oh, get down there. I want that. No! Give me that meat! You assholes. There's just so much cheapness in this game. Oh, you die from the stupidest shit. Don't worry, the game gives you unlimited continue, so you'll be in no time anyways. The graphics are nice and colorful. Yeah, look at this stage. We actually got some parallax showing for a little bit at least. And we go in Deep Space now, which has no parallax showing. Yeah, cool rocking music in here. Again, it's not really a bad game. There's a lot of good action in here, a lot of clever enemy designs, interesting weapons. I do love some of the character designs. I look at that enemy there attacking me with Soda Pop. He shakes it up, and boom, it's gonna hit me with it. That's kind of clever. Like, I don't totally hate the game, even though I'm ragging on it a lot. Okay, so that's Super Air Zonk for the Turbo Duel. And man, what a disappointment. $200 later, I finished it the same day I got it. It has 7 levels to it, but it feels even shorter than original Air Zonk. You don't have control of your weapons. There's practically no replay value at all. It's a competent shooter, but it just doesn't do anything new. It doesn't wow me. It just doesn't have that it factor to it that made Air Zonk so unique. Super Air Zonk just plays it too safe. It's a good shoot 'em up, but it's not a great shoot 'em up. And that's why I had to grudgingly give it 55 out of 100. So it was not $200 well spent. But hey, if you're a Turbo collector, it's on the Wii now. You know, whatever, check her out to see what went wrong and why there's not a Super Air Zonk 2 and why this awesome series had to die an early death. That's a shame, you know. Air Zonk, he kicks a ton of ass. He's Bonk with sunglasses and a thunderbolt on his forehead. That should be awesome. Who wouldn't want to play something that looks like this? Yeah. But no, the game is pretty mediocre. Okay, that's enough of me rambling on. But the $200 game. Try to explain that to anybody out there. Spouse, girlfriend, parents, and you spend $200 on a single game, that's pretty mediocre. It's not easy being a collector, let's just say that. Okay, this is Dark Soldier, over and out.